Hey guys, I thought I'd just do a little quick Fiddly Bits episode here, which is my version of shop talk, if you will. I've got a tooling haul that is mostly turret lathe stuff, which I'm probably going to have a few questions of anybody out there who knows anything about turret lathes. I also have a kind of an interesting story about carbide inserts, and probably a few other things. But I want to start this off by giving a big thank you to my subscribers out there. You may have noticed that recently I did a couple of product reviews. They were the sort of product reviews where I was provided the product, not I didn't buy the product. I fully expected to lose a few subscribers because of that. You know, a lot of people just don't like, you know, that sort of thing, and I understand that. That's fine. You know, sometimes, you know, I get irritated at channels when they're just doing product reviews, but I really want to thank you all because I really didn't lose any subscribers because of it. I certainly didn't lose any because of those videos. In fact, I gained a couple of subscribers because of those videos. This is not something that I plan on doing a lot, but you know, it's kind of hard to turn down if a company contacts you out of the blue and just says, hey, we want to send you this product, and it's something that I'm interested in. Because in case you don't know, I get the impression that a lot of people don't exactly know what this channel's about, and that's fair because I do a lot of different things on here. But there is one central sort of theme, if you will, about this channel, and that's anything basically mechanical. I have very wide interests, so basically anything that's mechanical related, or tool related, or I do a little bit of it all, and I think there's a lot of us out there like that, and you know, there's plenty of channels out there that specialize in one thing or another, and I realize that as far as YouTube goes, it's not really the best thing for a channel to be so wide-ranging, because you get a wide range of subscribers and they're not going to watch all your videos, whereas if I only did machining videos, I would probably get subscribers that only wanted to watch machining videos. I'd probably have a little bit more consistent views, but that's just not my thing. I'm not doing this as a job. You know, it's nice, a few extra dollars on the side from ad revenue or from the product placement thing, but this isn't my job. So I just do what I want to do. It's the Eddies. It's my channel. It's my thing. So I hope that clarifies to some people. It's really anything mechanical. So anyway, I'm probably going to cut out some of that yammering I just did, but the central theme is that I really appreciate you guys sticking around, even though I did some sort of product placement stuff. And to be honest with you, if the product didn't do what it was supposed to do, I would tell you, because that's just the way I am. I don't like scams, and I don't like junk. So recently I've been acquiring some TCMT tooling because I really like the cut of it on my little lathe. I'd already had this kind of 60-degree piece, and I was kind of using it as an angle to get a straight cut, a straight left-handed cut, and I really liked it, so I wanted to go ahead and get one that was a regular straight cut, left-handed cut or straight cut, that in the frame there. So I ordered that from I think that was AliExpress. Really decent price just to try them out, to see if it was something that I was going to be able to use. I also ordered a boring bar with it, and I thought I had ordered a boring bar that had the same size that took the same size TCMT insert, but apparently I didn't. The boring bar came with an insert, but I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and order the smaller inserts. That's actually a good size for me anyway. I found a really good deal. I think they were $10 a pack, so $10 for a pack of 10. When you looked at the ad, you saw the edge of the. That's all they showed in the ad. They didn't say who made the inserts. So lo and behold, I opened the package a couple weeks later, and this is what I got. These are Sandvik marked packs, 2 of them, because I ordered 2 because I figured, hey, I'll just throw on eBay and make part of my money back. Well, I can't throw them on eBay now, not in these packs. Obviously, I do not believe that these are Sandvik. However, if you go on eBay, you will find packs that look very similar to this, and actually these packs are very similar to an authentic Sandvik pack, which looks like this. This is an authentic pack. So you go on eBay and you'll find these all day long at $50 a pack. But like I said, I bought these for $10 a pack. So I'm not going to give the seller out. If anybody's actually interested in trying some of these to see if they think that they're authentic, which I pretty much guarantee they're not, write my email. My email's in the about on my channel page, and I'll send you a link. I don't want to put the link in the video description because I don't want I don't want people finding it and then ordering it and then throwing these packs on eBay for $50 because they're not. I don't really actually think that they're worth $50. They're worth $10 to me, but I don't think they're worth $50. It's very interesting that they would do that. You know, they didn't say that they were Sandvik, they didn't advertise them as Sandvik, but this is what I got in. These, for all intents and purposes, they sure do look like a Sandvik pack. I mean, they're very similar. The font's a little different, but you know, who knows if Sandvik changes the fonts? I don't know. Also, as part of this, I have contacted Sandvik and just asked them if there was a way to determine, based on the numbers that are on the packets, whether or not they're authentic. And I have not got a response from them yet, but I have read that, you know, the only way you're going to be able really to determine if they're authentic is to buy them from an authorized Sandvik dealer. If you buy these from an authorized Sandvik dealer, they are about $13 a piece. That is a piece, not the box. $13 a piece. So, you know, that's a significant difference between the $50 that they're selling them on eBay and the $10 that I paid for them. But anyway, if you'd like a couple of fake Sandvik boxes for your inserts, please let me know and I'll send you the link to the seller, but you know, they're not Sandvik. Now, as far as putting these on eBay, which was my intention of buying 2 packs and putting the other pack on eBay at a $20, which is reasonable because I imported them and I can ship them in a couple of days, whereas if you were going to order these from China, that, you know, it takes several weeks to get them. It's cheap, but it takes several weeks to get them. I can't, in good conscience, put these on eBay. I just can't. And I may swap out boxes and put them on. There's enough lying and deceit and scams in the world, and I don't want to be part of it. And you know, I don't want to associate with anybody that's a part of it. So. Oh, they even stack. The fake boxes stack with the real box. The last thing I have for you today, and I couldn't even get all this, this is not all of it, but I couldn't even get it all on the workbench. They were described to me as turret tooling as well as some screw machine tooling. Now, I'm not really sure the difference between a turret lathe and a screw machine. They seem to be very similar animals to me. I got this relatively cheap. It wasn't free, but it was relatively cheap. I'm going to do a video kind of going through, maybe not each piece, but at least each lot of similar pieces. And I'd appreciate it if anybody out there that's interested and knows anything about turret lathes would watch that video and maybe comment if you know, they recognize something. You could just do it by the timestamp in the video. I thought I'd show you a couple things I got out of this lot. First off is the big angle piece back here. Yeah, it's about 16 inches long altogether and about 4 inches tall. He told me, the guy that had it told me that the machine shop he used to work at had all kinds of these different pieces that were different sizes and whatnot that they would use on their mock-up tables or jig tables. I do not know if it's precision, and he did not know if it was precision ground. It's definitely machined, but not sure, you know, if it's still square or not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Might shorten it down so I can use it on my machine, or I'm not sure. Obviously, if he was wrong about that, and of course that's possible, and you recognize what this is, then let me know. Also got some little 4-inch 90 degrees. These are, or at least were, precision at one point. I got 2 of those. If anybody recognizes that plate, I may actually be able to see what it is when I look at the video, but can't read it while I'm just looking at it. It's got a metal plate on there. It's not foil, it's a piece of metal. And the other one has the same plate, but it's much more gone. A lot of it is marked. There is some R&L pieces, Atco, Boyer and Schultz. This is a Boyer and Schultz. I believe it is I believe I've already sort of identified this piece, and it is missing some stuff. It is something to do with making screws. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with all this. A bunch of blocks, different size blocks. Here's a profiling block. It still has the cutter in it, the profile cutter in it. And again, not sure exactly how these work on a turret mill. I've never operated one or actually seen one in the flesh, so not sure. But like I said, a lot of this stuff is marked, so I can identify a lot of it. This is B&S. This is a Brown & Sharp number 20 EA, and it's just a tooling block. It would hold the tooling, and then this would be set in the machine in some orientation or manner. These pieces are also tooling holders to go in the turret. We've got a cutoff blade holder here, or parting blade. This is an interesting one. This is actually a self-releasing tapping head. Let me put you back on the tripod here and I'll see if I can show you how that works. So this sort of has like a sprag clutch in it, where you can turn it this direction. It turns the whole thing, and then when you pull out, it actually releases, which is kind of cool. And it is also marked. I believe it's R&L. Yeah, there it is. An R&L number 1. So yeah, all this, and like I said, there's a little bit more of it. There's also a chuck here. There's a big Atco chuck, or a big almond chuck. This is a Jacobs with a Jacobs stub in it. I just took this straight shank off of this big almond chuck, and looky there. That is MT4. That's an Albrecht made in Germany, and really nice condition. Some more tooling. This almost looks like it has like a ball bearing guide on it of some sort. I'm not, like you said, I'm not sure how a lot of this works. Obviously, I didn't buy this to put it back on a turret lathe. Why did I buy it? Well, I bought it because a lot of this stuff is resellable. But things like this big block, I've actually been thinking about doing a rigid tool post on my machine. So I've got plenty of material now to do that, and it's old good tooling steel, or it should be. So here's an actual, it actually still has a drill bit in it. See how kind of that works. This goes into the turret and then rotates. As far as, you know, how they were set up and whatnot, I have no idea. It's just, you know, not familiar to me. This also looks like some sort of releasing tap head or something. I bet you that's a die head for a small die. I don't know. So there's a lot of it. There's more than this. There's a couple more big pieces and whatnot, but I decided to give you an overview show of it, you know, and if this is something that interests you, I will go through piece by piece, basically, in another video. He also told me that some of it was from a BMW screw machine. Now, I don't know if that means a screw machine that was made by the BMW and they sold it as the BMW screw machine, or if it was a screw machine that was in a BMW factory, or if it was a screw machine that BMW made tooling for. I have no clue, but interestingly enough, it does say BMW on there, and it does give a part number which looks a lot like a motorcycle part number or a car part number. It's, you know, a lot of it's going to go up on eBay, but, and I will make this offer to anyone out there. If you see something in this video or the video that I'm going to make, and it's something you need, and you're one of my subscribers, you can contact me, and I'll give you a really good deal. Basically not much more than shipping. That's my offer to you. You have first choice of the stuff. It'll take me a week or so after the next video comes out to put it on eBay anyway. So, you know, if anybody has a turret lathe or sees a bit of this that they think that they might be able to use in this video, the next video, let me know. And my email address is in the about page of my channel, and or send me just put a comment in. That's good too. I always appreciate comments. And then we can talk about it. It won't be free because this stuff is not cheap to ship. A lot of it's, you know, over a pound, and anything over a pound is going to be at least $8 to ship. So I'll be happy to pass it on to someone who can use it for a really decent price. Things I'm not selling right this minute are the chucks and this plate and the two angles, because these two angles are actually a match set, which is kind of nice to have. And I think I can recondition those, and they'll be useful for my machine. They're a good size for my machine. This was sort of one of those weird Craigslist finds that just came up when I'm always looking for lathes, so you know, this stuff came up in my search for lathe, and I said, oh, I gotta have that stuff. You know, I have no use for it, but I bet I can make a few dollars on it. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching.